morning, students. In this session, I will solve some important 5 marks questions. Okay. See the first question. Prove that sin 6a plus sin 2a plus 2 sin 4a divided by sin 7a plus sin 3a plus 2 sin 5a is equal to sin 4a divided by sin 5a. Okay. To solve this problem, first consider the LHS, that is sin 6a plus sin 2a plus 2 sin 4a by sin 7a plus sin 3a plus 2 sin 5a is the given LHS. Okay. Now see, to prove the RHS, observe the first and second term in the numerator as well as in the denominator. Right? They are in the same form, but the third term in the form 2 sin 4a as well as in the denominator 2 sin 5a. For that reason, first consider these two terms as one group. Okay, numerator first two terms, denominator also first two terms as one group. Now see, first numerator, first group is of the form sin A plus sin B, right? What's the formula? It's equal to 2 sin of A plus B divided by 2 into cos of A minus B divided by 2. Observe this sum, sin A plus sin B form, right? Again, formula is 2 sin of A plus B by 2 into cos of A minus B by 2. Okay. Now substitute in the formula, you will get 2 sin of A plus B, that is 6A plus 2A divided by 2 into cos of A minus B, that is 6A minus 2A divided by 2 plus the remaining sum, that is 2 sin 4A divided by denominator again sin A plus sin B formula 2 sin of A plus B, that is 7A plus 3A divided by 2 into cos of 7A minus 3A divided by 2 plus the remaining sum 2 sin 5A. See, it's equal to, now again important observation is it's not possible to cancel this 2 and this 2 because here middle see sum is there, right? Plus is there. So you need to simplify, then only you can cancel 2 if possible. Okay, first simplify 2 sin of 6a plus 2a, it's equal to 8a divided by 2 into cos of 6a minus 2a, that is 4a divided by 2 plus the remaining sum 2 sin 4a divided by denominator 2 into sin of 7a plus 3a, 10a divided by 2 into cos of 7a minus 3a, that is 4a divided by 2 plus 2 sin 5a is remaining. Okay. Again it's equal to 2 into sin of 8a by 2. 2 ones are 2 fours are, you will get sin 4a into cos 2 ones are 2 twos are cos 2a plus 2 sin 4a divided by here 2 sin 10a by 2. 2 ones are 2 fives are 2 sin 5a into cos of 2 twos are 4, so cos 2a plus the remaining sum 2 sin 5a. Okay. Observe the numerator and the denominator. Okay. Here see 2 sin 4a is there. Here 2 sin 4a is there. Can observe na 2 sin 4a. Here also 2 sin 4a. That means from the numerator you can take 2 sin 4a as the common term. Observe the denominator 2 sin 5a. Here also 2 sin 5a is there. You can take that term as a common term. So it's equal to, from the numerator 2 sin 4a you are taking outside, remaining sum is cos 2a plus 1, right? Multiply, you will get the same product divided by, here I am taking 2 sin 5a outside because first term In the first sum as well as in the second sum, 2 sin 5a is the common term. What's the remaining sum? Here cos 2a plus 1 plus 1 because you need to get to 2 sin 5a, right? If you multiply here, see 2 sin 5a into 1, you will get 2 sin 5a. So plus 1. Now observe cos 2a plus 1, cos 2a plus 1 get cancelled. You will get 2 sin 4a divided by 2 sin 5a. Okay. This is nothing but RHS of the given question. Clear? See the next question. Prove that sin 2a plus sin 5a minus sin a divided by cos 2a plus cos 5a plus cos a equal to tan 2a. You need to prove RHS is equal to tan 2a. For that reason, first consider the LHS, that is sin 2a plus sin 5a minus sin a divided by cos 2a plus cos 5a plus cos a. Okay. Now see, in the numerator 3 terms are there, in the denominator again 3 terms are there. We can't apply sin a plus sin b or cos a plus cos b formula directly because that formulas are for only 2 terms. So to prove RHS is equal to tan 2a, you need to follow some particular methods. In this problem, second and third sum as one group, as well as the in the denominator take second term and the third term as one group. Okay. See sin 2a here. Here also cos 2a is there. Keeping sin 2a and cos 2a outside, remaining two terms you are taking it as one group. Now see the numerator, second term and the third term, that is in the form sin a minus sin b. We have the formula sin a minus sin b is equal to 2 cos of a plus b divided by 2 into sin of a minus b divided by 2, right? It's a formula for sin a minus sin b. Observe the denominator cos a plus cos b form, right? Cos a plus cos b is equal to 2 cos of a plus b divided by 2 into cos of a minus b divided by 2. Apply these two formulas here. Now see, keeping sin 2a outside, plus sin a minus sin b is 2 cos of a plus b, that is 5a plus a divided by 2 into sin of a minus b, that is 5a minus a divided by 2. Okay. Divided by the denominator, first sum remains same, that is cos 2a plus cos a plus cos b formula 2 cos of 5a plus a divided by 2 into cos of 5a minus cos b, that is b angle b is a divided by 2. Okay. Simplify this one. It's equal to sin 2a outside plus 2 into cos of 5a plus a 6a by 2, it's equal to 3a into sin of 5a minus a, that is 4a by 2, is equal to 2a divided by cos 2a plus 2 into cos of 5 plus 5a plus a 6a by 2, it's equal to 3a into, here you will get 5 minus 1 is there, 5a minus a is 4a by 2, here you will get 2a. In the next step, see, here observe numerator, here one sin 2a is there, here also sin 2a is there. That means for the numerator sin 2a is the common term, right? Take that sin 2a outside, sin 2a into, write the remaining term here 1, because 1 into sin 2a, you will get sin 2a plus remaining sum is 2 cos 3a. Here denominator cos 2a, here you can observe now cos 2a, denominator as the common term, that is cos 2a. Take that common term outside into, here 1 is remaining because 1 into cos 2a, you will get cos 2a plus the remaining sum 2 cos 3a. Observe the numerator and denominator. 1 plus 2 cos 3a, 1 plus cos 3a is a common term that get cancelled because that's in both numerator and denominator. Remaining sum is equal to sin 2a divided by cos 2a. This is nothing but tan 2a. Reason is because we have the identity, right? Sin theta divided by cos theta. For any angle theta, sin theta by cos theta equal to tan theta. In particular, sin 2a divided by cos 2a is equal to tan 2a. This is nothing but RHS of the given question. Clear? Our next concept is trigonometric identities in a triangle. We know in any triangle, sum of three angles is equal to 180 degree, right? Suppose A, B and C are angle of a triangle, any triangle. Then see A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degree. Sum of three angles of a triangle, it's always is equal to 180 degree. Now see, if A plus B plus C equal to 180 degree, then A plus B is equal to 180 degree minus C. Okay. Then first I am taking sine of A plus B. Okay. Taking sine on both sides. Sine of A plus B is equal to sine of 180 degree minus C. Now see, sine of A plus B is equal to, what's the formula? Sine of 180 minus theta. Which quadrant 180 minus theta? See the quadrants here, 180 comes. 180 minus theta means second quadrant, right? In the second quadrant, sine is positive. Sine of 180 minus theta is sine theta. So sine of A plus B equal to sine of 180 minus C. You will get only sine C. Very important identity. In a triangle, sine of A plus B is equal to, you will get sine of the third angle. Then what happens? Cos of A plus B. Cos of A plus B is equal to cos of 180 minus C. Again see, 180 minus C. Which quadrant? 180 minus theta. Again you will get second quadrant. In the second quadrant, what about cos of 180 minus theta? It's equal to minus cos theta, right? In the second quadrant, cos theta is negative. So cos of A plus B is equal to cos of 180 minus C is minus cos C. Okay, take it as second identity. Now consider the tan function. Tan of A plus B is equal to tan of 180 minus C. Clear? Here see, in this identity, both sides, first I am taking sine, second time I am taking cos. Now I am taking tan on both sides. So tan of A plus B equal to tan of 180 minus C. Okay, tan of A plus B is equal to, again see, 180 minus theta. Tan of 180 minus theta equal to minus tan theta, because 180 minus theta is second quadrant. In the second quadrant, tan function is negative. So here you will get minus tan C. Take it as third identity. So in a triangle with angles ABC, then sine of A plus B equal to sine C, cos of A plus B is equal to minus cos C, and tan of A plus B is equal to minus tan C. In C, consider angles ABC are the angles of a triangle. Okay, then clearly A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degree. Okay, now dividing throughout by 2, so you will get A plus B plus C divided by 2 equal to 180 degree divided by 2. You can write it as A plus B plus C can be written as A by 2 plus B by 2 plus C by 2, right? Denominator same means you can add numerator directly. You can get A plus B plus C divided by 2. It's the same form. Equal to 180 degree by 2. It's equal to 90 degree, right? 180 degree by 2. 2 ones are 2 90s. Okay, now see, a by 2 plus b by 2 equal to 90 degree minus c by 2. Okay, it's a identity. If you rearrange this one, you get a by 2 plus b by 2 equal to 90 degree minus c by 2. Shifting c by 2 to RHS, plus will become minus. Now consider equation star. First take sine on both sides. Sine of a by 2 plus b by 2 equal to sine of 90 degree minus c by 2. Okay, observe the quadrants. Here 90 degree comes 90 minus theta, that is the first quadrant. We know in the first quadrant all trigonometric functions are positive, right? Okay, but see, sine a by 2 plus b by 2 is equal to sine of 90 minus theta. Sine 90 minus theta, allied angle property, sine function will change to cos theta, but plus cos theta, because first quadrant all trigonometric functions are positive, but function change to co-function. Whenever angle is odd multiple of pi by 2, function change to co-function. So sine theta will convert into cos theta. So sine of a by 2 plus b by 2 equal to cos of c by 2. Similarly, cos of a by 2 plus b by 2 equal to cos of 90 degree minus c by 2. Again, cos of 90 minus theta. 90 minus theta means first quadrant. First quadrant cos is positive, but since here angle 90 degree or pi by 2 is there, cos will change to sine. So you will get sine theta. So cos of a by 2 plus b by 2 equal to sine of c divided by 2. Then you can take one more trigonometric function, that is tan of a by 2 plus b by 2. That means taking tan on both sides, it's equal to tan of 90 minus c by 2. Okay, again tan of 90 minus theta. Since 90 minus theta comes in first quadrant, tan is positive, but here angle pi by 2 is there. So tan will convert into the cofunction cot theta. So here we'll get tan of a by 2 plus b by 2 equal to cot of c by 2. So if a comma b and c are angles of a triangle, then clearly a plus b plus c equal to 180 degree. Then you need to remember the formula. First one, sine of a plus b is equal to sine c. Second one, cos of a plus b is equal to minus cos c. Third one, tan of a plus b equal to minus tan c. And the fourth one, sine of a by 2 plus b by 2 equal to cos of c by 2. And the next one, cos of a by 2 plus b by 2 equal to sine of c by 2. And the last one, tan of a by 2 plus b by 2 equal to cot of c by 2. Okay, it's angle only c by 2. Okay, here all are angle. Okay, angle by 2. Here also tan of a by 2 plus b by 2. Okay, remember these 6 formulas. In the next session we will solve problems related to these 6 formulas.